Hey, what's up everyone? It's Johnny5 coming to you with a brand new video, and today I wanted to talk about the number one thing that I regret not doing when I was still in the Navy. So, while you're in the Navy, you are able to use your VA loan for actually buying a home. And the mistake that I made was I waited on getting a house while I was still in the Navy. And reason being is because, as I said before, my plan while I was in the Navy, before I even got into the Navy, was to be able to come out there and once my contract was finished, to come out as a full-time entrepreneur and not have to rely on doing something that I was not interested in doing, getting a job that I hated, or just having to do something to provide for myself financially and not liking what I was doing. And I was able to accomplish that goal, so I didn't have to worry about that. I can do what I want to do. I can work on things that I want to work on and actually enjoy every single day no matter what. In the back of my mind, I was like, I'll wait to get a house. I'll wait to buy a house and invest in real estate after I get out, so I can actually go around, find the house that I want and take my time. But as it goes, if you're self-employed or if you're an entrepreneur, you have to provide 3 years of records showing all your income, and they have to look at that to actually approve you for that loan. Even if you have no debt, even if you have a good amount of income or money in your bank account, even if you have a good amount of investments in the markets, they look at all that, but they look at the fact that you have not been self-employed strictly for 3 years. So that's the actual milestone that you have to hit and provide to them to get accepted for the VA loan, or really any loan for that matter. Most like home loans, they're going to look at everything in your records as far as income and if you have a job, if you have money coming in every month. So unfortunately, that's just how it is. So that's what disqualified me as soon as I got out, and I'm putting on there I'm self-employed. So, and then obviously I haven't been out the military for 3 years. I haven't been self-employed strictly doing my own thing for 3 years. So that's just how it goes. And I wish I would have just used my VA loan while I was in. So if that's something that you want to do, you want to own a home, or you plan on doing it in the future, I recommend thinking about that while you're in the military and doing research while you're in. It doesn't take that much time. You can always buy a home where you are not stationed as well. Now, it may take extra effort and a lot more moving parts to make that happen, but if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You can make it happen either way, or you can buy a home where you're stationed at, and then, that doesn't mean you can't buy a second home, and you can actually use the VA loan multiple times. There's certain circumstances of that, but you can use it multiple times from what I was told. So beyond that, at least like in my current circumstances, I will be able to use that VA loan once, and I don't have to wait 3 years of being self-employed, because once I'm employed by a law enforcement agency, then that's going to be the qualifying factor that I'll be able to get the VA loan and then go ahead and purchase my first property and get started in the real estate realm. So that's the next thing that I want to get into, the next business and investment category that I want to get into, because it's an asset at a certain point. Once your home is paid off and you turn it into a rental property where it's giving you monthly income, at that point it's an asset. Now, when you first buy a home, you can argue the fact that it's not really an asset because you're paying it off. It's not producing you income at that time. So just wanted to share that with you guys because it is something important to be thinking about. I know that most people are not going to be going into the military then coming out self-employed. So you may not run into that problem. You may have a job or a plan to get a certain career after you get out the military. So just sharing my experience with you guys so you can possibly learn from it and just be thinking about that. So appreciate you guys watching the video. Please drop a like. Please drop a comment. Please subscribe if you are new. And it's been Johnny 5.